Could this be the best subcompact pistol light on the market? Let's see. All right, guys, welcome back to the PilotPatriot channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Streamlight TLR-6. I have this mounted to my Smith & Wesson M&P Shield in 9mm, and just for you guys, it is safe and unloaded. Now, the M&P Shield is probably one of the most popular concealed carry guns on the market just because of its build quality, its shootability, and its concealability. But subcompact concealed carry style guns like this have one major downside, and that is no accessory rail. We're talking about guns like the M&P Shield, the Glock 43, and several others in this category. There just really aren't a lot of options out there for any of you guys that want to mount a light to the end of your carry gun. And that leaves a huge gap in the market. And what Streamlight has done has developed a way for you to attach a pistol light to those subcompact guns that may not have an accessory rail. Now, I've already done a video on the 1000 lumen Streamlight HLX rifle light. If you haven't seen that video, I will put a link right here at the top of the screen. But Streamlight is a very reputable name brand. They are known for making quality weapons lights and flashlights in general. And I think what they've done here is great. Now, we're going to get in here. We're going to take a closer look at this. We're going to talk about some things I like, some things I don't like. We're going to go over the specs of it. But first, guys, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. That really helps us out. Now, there are other companies that have tried to accomplish this, so why should you go with Streamlight? Now, we are going to talk about the specs of this in a minute, but because Streamlight is such a well-known brand and it is so popular, one of the major benefits is that you're going to be able to find accessories like holsters and things like that that are going to accommodate this light, and that is a big deal because it doesn't do you any good to have a light on the end of your concealed carry gun if you can't find a holster for that gun. Now, is this going to be the absolute best and brightest pistol light? No, it's not. But is it the best for this application? I think yes. Streamlight has done a great job of filling that gap in the market and making a quality product for any of you guys that have these subcompact pistols and you want a light on them. So let's get in here. Let's take a closer look at it. I'll show you how this mounts to the pistol. And then at the end of the video, I'll give you some demonstrations and show you how bright this is in a dark setting. And we'll talk about, is it bright enough for your average concealed carry type situations? So let's get in there. Before we get back to the video, I want to talk to you guys about the USCCA. I've been a member of the USCCA for a couple years now, and it really gives me a peace of mind that you can't get anywhere else. USCCA offers great virtual online training as well as self-defense liability insurance. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you have to defend yourself, you have access to their 24/7 critical response team and some of the best criminal defense attorneys in the country. Not only that, but USCCA also has a free gun giveaway for one of their lucky members every single week. And if that's not enough, they offer a full 365-day money-back guarantee. So if after a year you decide that it's just not for you, they will refund every single penny. So use our link down below and secure your family's future by joining the USCCA today, because you never know when you might have to defend yourself or your loved ones. All right, guys, let's get in here and take a closer look at the Streamlight TLR-6. Now, what makes this so unique is the way that it mounts to the pistol. I think Streamlight has done a great job of this design and given you a very effective way to mount a light to these subcompact concealed carry style pistols. Now, basically the way this works is the entire assembly comes apart in two pieces, and effectively the way this works is it just sandwiches on either side of your trigger guard, and it's secured with these 3 screws and this latch here on the bottom. It is a nice tight fit. You get no wiggle from that at all. I like that the front of it is flush with the muzzle so you don't have anything sticking out. It's a really nice, just really attractive design here. Now, you can get the TLR6 in 2 different models. You can get it with just the light, and you can get it with a light and a laser. Now, I chose to go with the one without the laser. I will link to both options in the description below if you're interested. But you'll notice that it has the actuator switch right here. It's just a push button switch. One push is on, another push is off. You also have a momentary function, so if you press and hold, that light comes on, and then when you release, it goes off. I like having both options, constant and momentary. This is ambidextrous, so you're going to have your actuator switch on both sides here. And the way I prefer to do this is when I'm gripping my handgun, I prefer to actuate it with my thumb, but of course you can also do it with your trigger finger as well, and it's going to work for right-handed and left-handed shooters. Now, the TLR6 is a 100 lumen pistol light, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, and I really do wish this had a little bit more brightness to it. What I'd like to see is about 250 lumens at least, but I think because of the size and the way this attaches, you can't expect much more than that from a light like this. Now, I am going to demonstrate here at the end of the video what this looks like in an indoor dark setting as well as outdoor, and you can decide for yourself, is it bright enough? Personally, I think for most concealed carry situations, this 100 lumens is going to be more than enough to light up your target and to identify your threat, which is the main purpose of something like this, especially in indoor settings. But of course, I'll show that to you guys and you can decide for yourself. Streamlight advertises a beam distance of 89 meters. I think that's a little bit of a stretch. I think anything 50 yards and in, certainly 30 yards and in, you're going to light it up pretty good. But the further you get out, obviously, it may light it up a little bit, enough for you to identify, but it's not going to be super bright out to those kinds of distances. For runtime, you're going to get 1 hour of runtime on the constant setting. If you do have the laser version, the laser is going to have 11 hours of runtime. This is going to operate off of 2 CR1/3N lithium batteries, which are included, and they're not too hard to find, so that is good as well. It's a watch style battery. If you have the laser version, there are going to be windage and elevation adjustments on there as well. It's made of a durable impact resistant polymer, and this has been drop tested to withstand drops from moderate distances, basically from your waistline down to the ground. It can withstand that kind of drop. You're going to get a length of 2.2 to 2.9 inches, just depending on the model that you get, and a weight of just 1.12 ounces. So it's not going to add hardly any weight to your pistol. And again, like I said, because it's Streamlight, you are going to be able to find a lot of accessories and holsters that work with this light. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for the specs. We're going to wait for it to get dark, and then I will demonstrate for you guys just how bright this thing is. All right, guys, this hallway here is about 30 foot long, and you can see it lights up the entire hallway really well. Lights up that doorway down at the end very nicely. So especially for indoor settings, this is going to be plenty of light to light up your target. All right, guys, we are outside now, and that playset there is about 30 yards away. You can see it's lit up just a little bit from the windows on the house, but the TLR6 lights it up very nicely. Got a nice wide soft pattern to it. Doesn't have an overly bright hot spot in the middle, but it does light up a pretty good area there. All right, guys, now that's pretty much it for the Streamlight TLR6. I did want to finish the video out by showing you a couple of holster options. This is one from Stealth Gear USA. This is the one I use most often. This is what I carry in pretty much every single day. Fits in there nicely. Like I said, you should be able to find several different holster options for this light combination. I have done a full review on this holster from Stealth Gear a few years back, so I will link to that right here at the top of the screen if you want to check that out. Another one that I have here is one from We the People holsters. This is a nice Kydex appendix style holster. You can see it fits in there nicely. But both of these are good options. I will have links to both of these in the description below, as well as links for the light itself. So I hope this video helped you out, guys. If you have any questions about the TLR6, make sure you let us know in the comment section. And as always, guys, if you want to help support the channel to help us do more videos like this, you can do that by using our links in the description. You can also donate by hitting the thanks button here below the screen. And you can check out Pilot Patriot apparel to get yourself some cool Second Amendment and patriotic t-shirts. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.